Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions October 31, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. October 31, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT. There is not going to any big lines or celebrations in Iraq when they revalue in country. The only thing that will happen is that they will go on with life and know they have more purchasing power, but only after the reinstatement happens. They are catching up to the rest of the developed world. Also, you must remember too that the government along with the CBI is constantly now telling the citizens they are going to raise the value of the dinar to the glory days of the dinar. October 31, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT. The CBI is now also broadcasting the videos they produced by the committee, in which my CBI contact told me earlier this year. Were being produced and ready for showing, but back then we were told, not yet. Now they are being shown to the public. Yes, it is time, and so yet another clue things are close. If you talk to almost any citizens now in Iraq, they will tell you that they expect this event to happen soon. October 31, 2024 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. The good news is, since this past Sunday, the government of Iraq has paid using the newly revalued dinar back salaries. Back pay. We think contractors as well as retirees at the new dinar rate. And they have that in their debit cards that they could see and go into and spend. October 30, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. CBI saying they have plans in place to cancel out the dollar auctions soon because there is still corrupt in these transactions. Frank. That is correct. Sudani is removing the auctions from the CBI because that's where all the stealing was occurring. The auctions will no longer be in the control of the banks but in control of Sudani of the GOI. Sudani is not playing any more games. You are about to have your purchasing power as he promised you. October 30, 2024 Newshound Guru Pimpy. This is my one and only concern. We got freaking elections coming up again. I'm hoping al-Sudani is out there making his pitch for people to keep him. Sudani has been doing so much changes, reforms, making huge change and doing a lot of great things for the Iraq people against the will of the coordinating framework. They've been bumping heads. October 30, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT. Remember about the cash center that recently opened to receive the stashes and hoards of dinars. The first point is these were dinars, not dollars. These are not exchange centers. They are simply depositing their hoards of dinars in the bank and putting them into electronic form. They are staying in dinars, not US dollars. These centers show us some success of just the beginning stages of the process to delete the zeros. This is part of the process is to collect these stashes of notes. These are not only needed for liquidity in the banks but also to coincide with the shrinking of the monetary mass that is needed to raise the rate of the dinar, when they do pull the trigger on the higher official CBI rate in country. October 30, 2024 Newshound Guru Claire article. What does the closure of the central bank platform at the end of the year mean? The Association of Banks explains, quote, closing the electronic platform will not affect businessmen and the market, as they will quickly adapt and the market will return to normal. And the foreign trade process will be enhanced through correspondent accounts. Iraq has 6 banks that have American correspondent banks, and 15 banks that have correspondent accounts with other countries to deal in different currencies. October 30, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26. Anybody that tell you it's a scam, they are a scam. When a bank used to tell us it's a scam, it's because their employees were told to tell you that. They didn't know any better. Now it's a different story. It's amazing. They're now singing a different tune. October 30, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. Hybrid monetary process is the usage of 2 sets of books. This is unlikely because 2 sets of books is not a monetary process. A monetary process is far more likely to be the coexistence of the new species of lower denominated notes alongside the 3-0 notes for a period of 10 years, just as Dr. Shabibi said so long ago. It is likely they have just now codified it as they have many other facets of the Shabibi reconstruction plan. October 30, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. My contacts who have been trained in exchanging foreign currencies, specifically the currencies we hold, also work in wealth management. They all know there will be a sudden injection of wealth. They are prepared and ready and just as frustrated and irritated as you and I are. October 30, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick. This base currency they are now teaching the Iraqi citizens about in the hybrid monetary plan is considered the domestic currency, which is the IQD. In this case, the lower notes that will be coming out. Base currency means the Iraqi dinar. It is a first currency in a currency pairing. The IQD will be the dominant currency in Iraq and on the forex due to its pairing. That step is the float to reach the real effective exchange rate. October 30, 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman. The black market is having pressure put on it now and it's going to cease in the near future. They said by the end of the year. The dollar auctions will be gone anyway. But between now and then they've reduced it. Well over 95% of all transactions are done outside of the black market. The black market is relatively insignificant, but it's still affecting the citizens. October 30, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Mr. Sammy, Frank, who runs one of the banks in Iraq, said all that is needed at this point is a new rate to push forward the remaining things. The budget has not been released yet, but it will be. Then the HCL also needs to be voted and we need the Speaker of the House. All of these things are working together. To see that budget and the HCL, we're going to need to see the real effective exchange rate. Frank. The real effective exchange rate will come when it starts to float. That's part 2 of the hybrid monetary reform plan. Part 1 is to give you purchasing power. I agree with Mr. Sammy. There are major events that are coming to an intersection that will collide with great force for your new exchange rate and currency. October 30, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. In your educated opinion, Mark, will we RV this year? Yes, I very much believe we will see the RV this year. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net